All right, let's talk about the forecast, peeps. Now, if you are someone who loves to decorate for the holidays, today, maybe not the best day to get outside and start because we do have some breezy conditions out there today. Winds gusting between about 25 to 30 miles an hour here in Charlotte, much higher up in the mountains. Now, tomorrow, hopefully you're too busy enjoying your Thanksgiving that you're not worried about decking the halls. But Friday and Saturday, if you're someone like myself who is like, Thanksgiving, you got to get through it before you put out Christmas stuff. Not that I, of course, judge anybody who doesn't. I just really like to go holiday by holiday and appreciate the moment. Friday, I'll probably start putting up the tree. Now, granted, I have an apartment, so I don't have a backyard, to put anything up, but hey, regardless. If you're going to be outside, though, Friday and Saturday, and you are planning on putting up decorations, I would certainly make sure you are bundled up, because while the wind will be better, the cold is not going to be. A wind advisory is in effect for our mountain communities overnight. That's because those areas will see winds gusting between about 40 and 50 miles an hour. Not necessarily abnormal for those communities, but because of this wind, there is the chance that any, decor that's already out could get blown around. Lighter winds around 20 to 25 miles an hour normally don't cause any big issues when it comes to like trees down or power line issues, but once you're getting closer to 50, especially in some of those smaller communities, the power line issues can be a possibility. And then on top of that, we've talked for multiple days now about how Thanksgiving was pretty much starting this cool down here in the Charlotte area, including the mountain communities. And that will be felt even more so tonight because of the wind, right? We know what the wind chill is. It is the scientific calculation on how the wind makes us feel. If you are someone who maybe doesn't know that, heat index is humidity mixed with the temperature. Wind chill, the way that it works is essentially our body has a normal, temperature of, 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. And when we're outside and it's cold, let's say it's 36 degrees, we're just feeling like 36. But when you add in the wind, what happens is it flows across your skin. Oftentimes this is anything that exposed, your arms, your head. If you're not wearing a hat, Nick Sturdivant, he needs to wear a hat tomorrow morning.
Yes.
And when the wind blows across your skin, essentially we release heat and we lose heat because of that movement. And that's actually why there's technically a wind chill. That's why it makes you feel colder. So please don't tell your local meteorologist that you know how it feels, because it's a scientific calculation based on how strong the wind is. That's just my quick PSA for today. All right, so wind chills in Charlotte tonight. We will get into the 30s, mid-30s, so there's a chance for some patchy frost, but the wind chill will make it feel closer to freezing. The reason why I want people in Ashwaubenon, Avery County specifically to look at these numbers is that you will be in the teens tonight for wind chills, but by Friday morning, we could be starting to get into some dangerous wind chill category. Some of those spots, especially at higher elevations, could see wind chills in the single digits. Now, normally in the Carolinas, we don't see, unless you're in the mountains, prolonged periods of cold to this magnitude that could cause issues like frostbite or hypothermia. But with the single digits, I want people, if you are going to be outside early Friday, and again, this is specifically in the mountains, to just make sure you're taking precautions, spending less time outside, more time inside, and bundling up before you do so. Now, you might be looking at this 6 and 4 and thinking, okay, wow, that's really cold, which it is. But I want you to still look at Charlotte, because 22 is the feels like Friday morning. So that is still very cold. We do see cold snaps like this heading into late November, early December, but it's been so warm this month that I think this could be a bit of a shock to the system. Saturday morning, chilly again, but Friday's really going to take the cake, and that's for both the Charlotte area, the Piedmont, and also the mountains. So wind chills, that's going to be a big thing over the next few days. My graphics are frozen. So. Okay. There they go. Okay, so tonight, of course, here in Charlotte, Thanksgiving Eve parade in uptown Charlotte. 5 o'clock. Hopefully you're starting to arrive at that time, because things do kick off at 5:30, but I'm sure there's going to be crazy traffic. We'll still be pretty warm like we are right now. Lower 70s, upper 60s by 5, but then very quickly again dropping off overnight. If you're going by Nick Sturdivant kind of calculations, which is, and Carlene likes the warm too, which is less wanting cold and more wanting warm temperatures, I would say a long sleeve shirt, maybe a light jacket tonight, but definitely bundled up tomorrow morning. Again, 36 in Charlotte. Feels like temperatures will be even colder. We just looked at that map, so we don't necessarily need to look again. Shake your turkey. Shake. Wait, what is that song? Shake your tail feather. That's the one I was looking for. I was shake your turkey. That doesn't make any sense.
It's not the same.
Goodness gracious. Oh, you can't see this actually because of the banner. Here, I'm gonna.
Oh, I can do it.
Oh, are you sure? Okay, I was about to say I can just move the graphic. There you go. Okay, so 36 in the morning. You can see the turkey is shivering. 3 o'clock, 53, but it will be sunny. So it's got sunglasses on, and it's still a little bit breezy, 45 right around 7 o'clock. So I just wanted to go back again. Look how cute this is. Next Word event. I know you might not have seen it.
I did see it.
Shake your tail feather.
Shout out to that turkey. Good with some
Whenever
salt
I
and
see these
pepper.
turkeys, all I can
Kristen's
think.
call it twerking turkey this morning.
Well, I was going to say, every single time I see these turkeys, no matter what they're doing, I always think of Mulcahy.
Yeah,
Because
as you should.
Yeah.
He went through it this morning, and I said the 7 o'clock one is Bloody Mary Carlene on Thanksgiving, because usually that's about where it is.
Wait, the cold one?
Yeah, no, not the cold one, the 7 p.m. one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, the shivering one or what?
I enjoy a Bloody Mary on Thanksgiving. It's a holiday. I'm on vacation.
Yes,
I'm entitled to that.
And honestly, you know what? I know you love Ryan, your nieces and nephews, and your mom, but sometimes you just need.
I need a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, you know.
It's been a year.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, it has been a year. Okay, so Saturday morning, again, we know it's going to be colder again. While the actual wind chill won't be as cold Saturday for Charlotte, we're still looking at 26 in the morning, so that is a hard freeze. If your plants already hadn't gone through the end of the growing season, they certainly will after Saturday morning. Only in the 40s in the afternoon, and then 32 Sunday morning, 50 in the afternoon. I've had a ton of questions of really excited Panthers fans to go see them take on the Rams and hopefully win, fingers, toes crossed, on Sunday. Not just because I always tell Nick I always cheer for the Panthers if they're not playing the Falcons, but also because my significant other is a Seahawks fan, and so I need them to the Rams to lose. But anyway, so 7 a.m., few showers. Notice that a lot of this rain does look to break apart by the time it gets here. So do I think there's a small chance that we could see some rain? Yes. Is it a high chance? No. If that changes, will I tell you? Absolutely. And then we'll be a lot chillier Monday before actually an even better chance for rain comes next Tuesday. So actually, Nick, when I came in, you were saying travel Tuesday. I kind of had a panic attack a little bit because I was like, well, I have anxiety anyway, but I was like, oh no, is there a big travel day? But you meant like travel deals.
Travel deals, yeah, I've never heard of it.
Because I thought it was Sunday, and I was like, I walked in here and I was like, ah!
No,
But yeah,
no.
so here's the 7-day forecast. Of course, you can always get this too on WCNC Plus here and on our website, WCNC.com. It's updated throughout the day, but 73 breezy today, cooler tomorrow morning, going to feel closer to freezing as we kick off the first. Well, I guess the only Thanksgiving we'll have this year. I don't know why I said first. 36, feeling like 32, 50s in the afternoon. At least it's going to be sunny. And then the chilliest afternoons are Friday, Saturday before a slight warm up by Sunday, Monday.
I will be bundled up. Tomorrow is a run day for me, so I will be bundled up. And a lot of people doing the turkey trot, bundle up.
Yes, please bundle up.